Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the learning journey, and I'm happy that you're joining me. Today, I went on a trip, Silver Springs State Park, a wonderful place. And I want you to stay with me on this journey because this promises to be a wonderful scenery, wonderful place to be. And I always say Jamaica should have spaces like this. We have so much to offer. So why can't we decide, keep it clean, and have national pride in our parks that we will establish? I'm all about outdoors. I'm all about outdoors. So when I see this one, I had to really report back to Jamaica. And if you ever come to this location in Florida, the Florida region, visit one of these parks. It shows you that what we have in Jamaica can be put in place to have such wonderful spaces just like this one. Yes, we got up early in the morning. It was roughly 6 o'clock where we started out because we wanted to be there very early to ensure that we had a space. And of course, that was a 2 hours drive. When we got there, this is what greeted us. This is a place that you can sit, eat inside or outside. And then we began our journey. Yes, it was time for us to take a walk. Yes, they have several walking trails. As a matter of fact, one time we went and it took us roughly 3 to 4 hours to really get around the park. We found ourselves even walking to a space that we had no idea where it was taking us. Eventually we turned back because it was so lonely. But there are miles and miles of park areas to walk. Let me tell you this. The scenery, let me say, the scene was excellent. Look at this water. Let me say one thing about this day. The breeze was just so cool. It was a wonderful day. It was not humid. It was just relaxing to be just walk, looking at people. And I wanted to try the kayaking, but someone said to me, "Can you swim?" And I said, "I'm Jamaican, I can swim." But he said, "I've never seen you swim." So the bottom line is, next time I'm going to try this one. I do have someone else who's going to come along with me, and we're going to put our life jackets on, and we're going to go down the stream and possibly up. Seeing these people relaxing and just going down the stream or the lake, it's just beautiful to see. Really, just take in the scene. Somewhere down the line, someone was saying that a gator was eating a turtle. We didn't see it, but a photographer told us that he saw the turtle being snatched by the gator. And you know what happened afterwards. Yes, he wanted to get a shot. He did not get that shot, but gators are in this water. As a matter of fact, remember, anywhere in Florida that you see water, assume that there could be an alligator in that water. Alright, just always remember that. But here it is, beautiful water around, trees, everything. It's looking so great. Yes, a day out. It's important to take family and friends out because so much happens in that space. You get to relax, move away from your work, learn about new things. And I'm going to take you on a journey in this video where I'll talk about the history of this place because I think it's important for us to address too. The history, and I'm talking about Silver Spring State Park. It's one of the oldest tourist attractions in Florida and one of the largest spring systems in the world. Humans have been drawn to the area for thousands of years because of its crystal clear water, wildlife, and reusable freshwater sources. There are several main springs functioning in this area, but let us not forget the first inhabitants. The first inhabitants were native to this area. They were the original. They lived in this area in peace and harmony for several centuries. And you know what happened? Yes, it happened. They enjoyed the freshwater, fishing, transportation, and everything that they could have. But let me tell you what happened. The reality is the coming of Europeans to this area created problems. They brought diseases just like what they did in the Caribbean. They brought smallpox, measles, influenza, and they enslaved the individuals. They used the individuals as slaves, forced them into the labor system, killed them during conflict, displaced them, and as a matter of fact, it is known that some were sent to Cuba. Yes, during the Spanish era. So let us not forget that these places are wonderful, they're beautiful, but they have a history. They have a history that people who were enjoying themselves actually lost everything because of it. They were enjoying themselves and someone wanted that space. And they took it. I've been to several wonderful sites in the United States. And as I view these areas, I say to myself, what was it like back then? These Indians, inhabitants, they were enjoying themselves, enjoying the land until the Europeans came. So there is it. Notwithstanding, it is still a wonderful place to me. We must all remember the history. As these individuals canter down along the space, they must also reflect on the historical context of this place. We should. But you know what I realized as I did my research? These elements were not outlined clearly. It seemed as if this place was dominantly organized by those who are in charge now. Yes, the dominance. But notwithstanding, those people who were here before must have enjoyed themselves before conflict started, before they became enslaved, before others did not value them, before they were excluded from the very land that they were part of. So as I walk this space, I'm always cognizant the things that we enjoy sometimes were taken from those who are in charge. But let's get back. I'm going to take you on a journey. As I see, the water is clear, everything is nice here. And as we go through, I think it's a wonderful space, but notwithstanding, I had to say that because it's a historical issue that we must also address. History is always important to me because I think it guides the future. And also it's important to ensure that we don't erase people based on how we document history. And that's why that's why I've said that. Now I want to go to another section because this place is famous for having movies been done here. Because it's just beautiful. And you have to ask why this is so treasured. So when we look at Silver Springs and its history, we can see it has come a far way. It has expanded, and at one point, ecosystem was being harmed, but legislation was passed, so you have more nature coming back at this point in time. The famous glass bottom boats led to this place becoming famous. As a result, everyone can now take a ride on a glass bottom boat and explore. This was done by two young men who wanted people to see what it was about. And let me tell you, the view is wonderful. There's a lot of garden space that you can enjoy, and there's so much more. So let's sit back, and as I'm going on now,
Yeah, that's a ½ inch thick. And the water we're traveling on is all fresh water. There's no salt water intrusion. Yeah, no salt water intrusion. Now, folks, the river's actually 72 degrees year round. And it's also 99.6% pure water. You can actually drink this water right out of the river. Now, folks, the Sliver River, which is what we're on, it goes down for 5 miles, and then it dumps into the Ocklawaha River. From there, it goes 150 miles to the St. Johns River. That's Tarzan over there.
Yes,
Oh, but folks, coming up, look out the front keep in the water. Yeah, 27 feet. And the water's coming out from underneath that big rock. It's kind of coming towards me, right out this way. And 500,000 gallons a day comes out between the air. You can almost see where it's made a little bit of a trough right there in the ground. Folks, there's a limpkin right in front of us. Look at that brown bird there, Sam.
Yeah.
That bird's called a limpkin. They're kind of cool. But anyways, folks, if you were walking around the park today, did anybody happen to see any of those big, that alligator is there for one reason and one reason only. He's waiting for one of those birds to try to fly, and he will be right there for a quick little dose of chicken wings.
a wonderful ride, enjoyed it. Yes, beautiful indeed. A lot of stuff going on there. Beautiful, natural spring water. Just look at it. Couldn't have gotten it better. The wind is blowing at this point in time. Really, it's just cool. It's like tropical breeze. Obviously, there's no sea around, but it's just cool. And Florida gets hot. Today, it has been a cool day. Thanks for watching.